Hello and welcome to my video for today, and in today's video I'm not going to be talking about coins. So I am making an educational video concerning my other business, which is the discount postage company. So I'm a 50% owner and director of Lady and a Stamp Limited, with my partner who is an accountant. She is the other 50% owner. So what we do, and I will show you. So I'm putting this out there because I genuinely feel we have a product that can help people, and I'm not going to turn the channel into a stamp channel. That's not what we're about. I know next to nothing about stamps, but I know when there's a good deal and when I can help people. So yeah, what we do is we go to dealers, and these dealers will either buy from public or they will buy in probate, and we will buy stamps off them. And what we will then do is we'll put them into bags of, say, 100, so like this. So this was a bag of 100. Count them out, put them into bags of 100, and then store them to one side. Our customers will then come to us and they will say, Sean, I need some second class large letters signed for. And I will say, okay, that's £2 and 3p. How many do you need? Sometimes they'll need 10, sometimes they will need 100, and I'll find maybe 3 to 4 different stamps that tally up to £2 and 3p. The post office has given me kindly these. So for my own packages, I will do this. I'll stick it on. I will never give customers this. This is a lot of stamps. I try and make it 3 to 4 stamps for what people need. Bear in mind, some packages go up to, well, in some cases, 44, 20. Most packages will be around the £2 to £4 mark if you're looking for signed. So I've got it in front of me. Like, first class goes from 190 to 650, depending on how heavy it is. Small package 2 kilo will be 650. Second class signed for will be £4. So we bundle these up and we put in things that people can use, and then they can send their packaging. We're selling it for 25% off. So for every £2 and 3p package you send, it will cost you £1.50-ish to send. Now, I think this is important. I think we need to help each other as a community. I think we need to support each other. And if you can get a little bit extra, people don't mind you using this. Like, a lot of people actually message me and say, oh, I really like that you put stamps on it. I don't lie for the fact I get it cheaper. I say there's not much money in coins. I'm doing it because it helps me out. And people don't really have a problem with that. But now I'm in a position where I can offer this service. I will, because I genuinely want to help people out. And by helping people out, it actually helps me out. So let's have a quick look at some of the stock we've got in. These are the £1.60s and above. So anything that's £1.60 and above, we sell for 20% off. As you can see, fully gum intact. We don't sell anything that is franked or anything that has been soaked. It's illegal and you can be arrested for it. And it doesn't bode well for someone who's actually an accountant, because it will ruin their career. We've got £10 stamps. These are for your bigger orders. We've got first class booklets. We sell these for 20% off. Loads of them. We sell bricks of stamps. These are your first class. Again, haven't been used. We do occasionally get sticky stamps in. It depends what comes to us. We're at the whim of what goes to the dealer, and that's okay. We sell anything from halfpenny. These are some of my personal. So I'll break these down. We don't tend to sell stamps that are just odd amounts. Like, we will work with you and we will bundle it up, so you don't have to do any of the work. You just take one of each stamp and move it on. It's not a problem. We want to save you money, but we also want to save you some time. And it works because of this. You put this on and you can already give your customer the tracking before it's even gone down. You take it to the post office, they scan it in and you're done. So I found that this actually worked for me. Before I got into the stamp business, I was using discount postage. I didn't plan to get into the stamp business, but I found that from a cash flow perspective, it helped me out a lot because I was always spending money on at the post office. Like every day, and I didn't know what money I had and what money was going out and what I needed. So it made sense for me to go into this. Even if I paid face for it, it would have made sense just to help me out a bit. Now I'm at the stage where I won't tell you what I pay for it, but we get it cheap enough that we can sell it for 25% off, or 20% off, depending on what it is. The bundles are 25% off. The 160 and above, first class, second class, and E-class are 20% off. So I'll give you a little run around to prove. I'll show you a little thing to prove why these are legitimate. So when we sort the bags into tens, I've just dropped them all on the floor. Fantastic. We do another round of quality control. So I'll show you. Anything that doesn't meet the standards. So this was a stamp that I think it was the first class. Oh, it's hair everywhere. I'm a really hairy person, sorry. Second. Oh no, it was the second class. So this is actually fit for postage. We've taken it out though. It's the same with this one. The stickies come undone. You could probably glue this down. We're not going to. We don't particularly want to do that. We're just going to put in our bag of oddities. This one's quite important. If you look at the back, this has been soaked. So essentially, this hasn't been franked. Someone stuck it down on an envelope and they've soaked it off so you can reuse it. Now, I actually worked in the Royal Mail, and the reason I did, I went to get the lowdown on how high-tech their machinery was. And it's pretty high-tech. I think they put phosphorus on it, and they put it through a machine that I was told costs £1 million. And they had 3 of them. And anything that hasn't been stamped by the Royal Mail, or actually I'm not sure, they put them through these machines and it tells if the phosphorus is gone. And anything that where it's gone, it gets pulled and then you get charged for it. So it's not even worth trying to soak them these days. This one here, this in my mind has probably been stuck down, and it hasn't stuck down very well. It's been ripped off. We won't be sending this. We don't sell that. This one actually eluded us for a bit, and it's been franked, but we didn't notice it at the time. So it's been soaked off. So the person who soaked it, they probably missed it as well. Poor quality, you know, not sending that. This one was part of a set. It's been ripped out. We didn't want to send it due to this. While it's probably valid for postage, we didn't want anyone to get caught up. And this one has actually been ripped off an envelope or a package. I'd say an envelope due to the colour. So we do quality control. So you would never receive something that has been put through the postage or has been soaked or it's just unfranked. You know, it is illegal and it's not what we're about. We actually did get offered this type of stock. It's a lot cheaper to buy as well. So you can get it for 50-55% off. You know, it's not worth our time. If you want to run the risk and do it that way, it's not for us, and we won't sell it. We simply won't provide it because it's not what we're about. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Is it a service that you guys could use? I know some of you can. I know some of you already do. You know, I've been picking up new customers slowly. We are here to help you out. You know, whenever I sold coins, I try to provide value, and it's the same with the stamps. I can provide value by doing this, and I think everyone can do well. You know, there is some very nice stamps. Some people collect stamps. You know, it's not for me. So we probably have about 40,000 in stock, split over several places. So we can help you guys out, and we can consistently supply it. and we can work with you, and you can have it at your place within a day or two. So if that works for you, then get in contact, you know, and if it doesn't, then thank you for watching the video. Bye.